Hello and welcome back to Maths by SAS channel. This is my third session of solution of October November's 1-1 paper. And in this session, students, we will be learning and discussing question number 19 and onward. But before this, I hope you must have watched now all previous lessons and you have good practice of all those lessons. And these lessons are equally good for my O2 and O3 students. And these lessons we are making in order to facilitate the students due to the syllabus gap due to COVID-19. So I hope all of you are getting benefit from these lessons. Let's move to question number 19. And question 19 says that universal is containing the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And X is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11, and Y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we have to find X intersection Y. It's really important to understand the meanings of symbols and terms before going to your O-level examination. Intersection, you upside down, common elements only. So it means that we have to find the common elements of X and Y. Let me write the question X intersection Y. X is having 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11, and Y is having the elements. Y is having the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we have to see that which elements are same in both. If we look at 2, 2 is coming at both places, both the sets. 2, then 3, then 5, then 5. So X intersection Y will be equal to 2, 3, and 5. Very easy question. D2 has to be good. So I have to write the elements here 2, 3, and 5. And now the second part says that a number K is chosen at random from universal. Find the probability that K does not belong to union X union Y. Now it's important to understand the meaning of the term union. Union means all. Union means all, collection of all the elements. So first of all, we have to find, although it's 1 mark question, but that 1 mark is really precious, really important for us. We don't want to lose that 1 mark. So it's better to perform working here that X union Y will be equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, okay, 11, and close the bracket, and union 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what we have to do, we have to find the union. Union means join or collection. We have to write down all of the elements in order, but there has to be no repetition. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and then 11. This is the answer of the union, okay? But we have to find the probability of that element which does not belong to union, Now if we look at the universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Till 7, all elements are coming, but 8, 9, and 10. 8, 9, and 10, and 12. 8, 9, 10, and 12. So K will be equal to, 8, 9, 10, 10, yes, 11 is here in the union 12. So as we have to find the probability will be equal to favorable chances upon total chances, and favorable chances are 4, and total chances are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 4 by 12 or 1 by 3. We have to give the answer of probabilities in simplified form, 4 by 12 or 1 by 3 chances for the element K. I hope really easy question. Next part says, on the Venn diagram, shade the region A intersection B union C whole complement. Here it's important to understand the meaning of the term. This bar, this means complement, and complement means that the difference from universal. That means that we have to discard that set. So it means that B and C both are not coming. It means that this whole region B and C, both the sets are not coming. And after discarding this, we have to take the intersection with what? We have to take the intersection with A. Now look, if I'm finding B union C whole complement, then what region I will be having? Let me go for the slide shading. When I'm marking A union B whole complement, when I'm marking B union C whole complement, it means that some portion of universal and some portion of set A is coming in the answer. I do not have to go inside B and C. That is completely discarded. This is the shading. These are the lines that I am drawing for my students to show that I have taken B union C complement, that I have discarded. I have discarded what? B and C both. Let me make it little dark, okay, so that my students can see. I do not, because after this boundary the region of B is starting, so I do not have to go inside, and then I have to remain here, then I have to remain here, and this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. This is what we are showing for B union C whole complement. B union C whole complement, and I'm giving the key for the examiner that these are the lines for B union C whole complement, and then we have to take the intersection of the answer. Intersection means common. So look carefully that when we are discarding B and C, which portion of the diagram is receiving the shading. So remaining portion only A. This is the portion where we are getting the shading. So this is the answer for this condition, and let's go for coloring and fun again. This is again the third place where we need to make the use of decision making skills. So students, please, you should have a clear understanding, and you should have grasp on the imagination skill and the decision making skills to reach the answer. You are the investigators, okay? You are the investigators. You have to investigate so many things here. So please have good command on these all concepts, and let's move to the next question. Let's read the question first. Okay. Question says these are the 5 terms of the sequence 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Find the next term in the sequence. Very easy question. You can see that from 4, how can we generate 8? And from 8, what can we do to get 16? And from 16 to 32, we can see that we are multiplying each previous term by 2 to get the next term. So I hope the next term in the sequence will be the terms are 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Here I'm multiplying 4 by 2 to get 8, and when I'm multiplying 8 by 2, we are getting 16, and 16 is being multiplied by 2, and we are getting 32, and 32 is multiplied by 2, and we are getting 64. So what we have to do is we have to multiply 64 by 2, and we'll be getting this number, and 64 times 2 is 128. Really easy question. Here again you should have a good command on observation scale and the patterns. Okay, 128. Moving to the next part. The next part says the nth term of the sequence above sequence is 2 raised to power of n plus 1. The general term is 2 raised to power of n plus 1 of the above sequence, and we have to write down an expression in terms of n for the n term of the given sequences. Okay, now look, let me write both the sequences together. That for the above sequence, that is the 4, 8, 16, 32 and 64. The general term for this sequence is 2 raised to power of n plus 1, and now we have to write down the general term for this new sequence. Okay, observe that how can we get the terms of the new sequence. Okay, observe this pattern carefully. Okay, now do compare both the results carefully. That in the given question, the first term is 4, but in the new sequence, new pattern, the first term is 1. What should I do to get 1 from 4? So if I'm subtracting 3, 4 minus 3, I'm getting the first term. Okay, and now this first term of the previous sequence is 8, and the new sequence has the second term 5. What should I do to get 5? 8 minus 3. Now the third term is 16 of the original question, but the new question term has the answer 13. Okay, so what should I do to get? So if we observe all of the patterns carefully, we can see that we are taking away 3 from each term and we are getting the new sequence. So for this question, for the given sequence, the general term will be, nth term will be 2 raised to power of n plus 1 minus 3. Okay, observe the pattern carefully. That first term of the given sequence, starting sequence is 4, and the first term of the new sequence is 1. What should I do to get 4 from 1? I have to take away 3. And then the second term of the given sequence is 8, but the second term of the new sequence is 5. What should I do to get 5 from 8? That is, I have to take away 3 from that. And similarly, I have to get 13 from 16. So what I will be doing, I have to take away 3 from that. So the general term over here is 2 raised to power of n plus 1 minus 3. Okay. Similar question is available in D1, so please must have the good practice of that question as well. And moving to the next pattern, and let me keep all of the patterns together under the camera. The next pattern is 10, 19, 10, 19, 32, 32 and 53 and 90. Okay, now what we have to do is that we have to establish the general term with the help of the given rule. So let me write both the patterns together. That in the new sequence, the first term is 10, and in the previous it was 4, and then 8, then 16, and then this is 32, and this is 64. Second part is giving us the idea that we have to get the difference between the terms. So what we will be doing, when I will be taking away these corresponding terms, what can we observe? Let's see that. Okay, 10 minus 4 is 6, and then 11, then 16, 5, 5, and then this is 3 minus 2 is 1, and this is 5, 21, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. But let me check. 10 minus 4 is 6, and 8 minus 2 is 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, now look, how can we get these terms? If we observe the pattern carefully, that when I'm taking away 6 from 11, or 11 is how much more than 6, I can get 11 minus 6 is 5, and then 16 minus 11 is again 5, then again 5, then again 5. Now we are getting, at this stage we are getting a pattern which is obtained by adding some fixed constant, which is 5. That means that is a linear sequence. It means this sequence will be the sum of this sequence plus a sequence which has the common difference 5. So first of all, we are going to find the nth term for this part of the question, that is an equals to a plus n minus 1 into common difference, and a is 6 plus n minus 1 into common difference 5, and that will give me 6 plus 5n minus 5, and this will give me 5n plus 1, or 6 minus 5 plus 5n, or this will give me 1 plus 5n, or 5n plus 1. So the general term for this part of the question will be, so nth term, write down an expression in terms of n for nth term will be equal to 2 raised to power of n plus 1 plus 5n plus 1. I hope so far this is the hardest question of this paper, but now I hope students this will no more be difficult. First part is really easy, that how we are obtaining every next term, that we have to multiply 2 to the previous and we can get the next term, and then we have to the information is given that 2 raised to power of n plus 1 is the general term for this. So we have to obtain the general term for next two parts. For that purpose, you can see that I'm writing both the sequences together, and then I can see that from 4 we are getting the answer 1. What should I do to get 1 from 4? That is, I have to take away 3. Then from 8 I'm getting the answer 5. What should I do to get answer 5? That is, take away 3. Again, in all of the term we have this relationship that when we are taking away 3 from the corresponding term of the previous sequence, we are getting the term of the new sequence. So it means that for the general term we have to take away 3 from there. And moving to the next part, this part is giving us the idea that we have to take the difference between the original sequence and the new sequence. So when I'm taking away or taking the difference, we are getting the terms 6, 11, 16, 21 and 26, and then we can find that how to get next term of the new sequence. We can see that every next term can be obtained easily by adding the fixed constant 5 to the previous. So we have to apply the formula of the linear sequence. First difference same, and then we have to add up that expression to the general term of the given expression which is given at the top. I hope you are really clear about this question. And I must have to fill up the answer spaces as well. So 2n plus 1 plus 5n plus 1. I hope you are really clear about this question, and let's move to the next question. Let's read question number 21 first. Question 21 is about the functions d2 and d3. Mixture question, f of x equals to 6 over 2 minus x, and we have to find the answer of f of minus 1. So what we have to do, the given function, given machine is 2 minus x, and the input is f of minus 1. We have to evaluate, means that instead of the variable, what we are going to do, we have to replace minus 1, minus time minus is positive, and it will become 6 over 2 plus 1, and it will take the form 6 over 3, and which will be equal to 3 1s are and 3 2s are 6. F of minus 1 equals to 2. Okay, and I have to fill up the answer here. The second part is that we have to find f inverse of x. So let me write down the question again. F of x is equal to 6 over 2 minus x. Okay, and we have to suppose that f of x equals to y and x equals to f inverse of y. Now in order to make and find f inverse of x, we have to replace f of x by y, 6 over 2 minus x, and recall my previous lesson that what we have to do in order to make find the inverse of x, we have to make x the subjective formula, go for cross multiplication, y into 2 minus x equals to 6. Okay, now after this what we have to do, we have to apply distributive property here, that we have to multiply this y, it will become 2y minus yx equals to 6, and it will take the form minus yx equals to 6 minus 2y, and I need to make x the subjective formula, so we have to shift this minus y to other side, and equation will take the form 6 minus 2y by minus y. We never leave a minus sign with the denominator, so what we'll be doing, we have to apply it on the denominator. It will take the form minus 6 plus 2y by y, or as x has the answer f inverse of y, so f inverse of y equals to 2y minus 6 upon y, or f inverse x, as we have to give the answer with original variable, 2x minus 6 upon 6. So either you can leave the answer at this stage, or you can break up the denominator and it will become 2 minus 6 by x. So f inverse of y will have two answers, either 2x minus 6 upon 6 or 2 minus 6 by x. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's move to the next part. And the next part says that if f of t equals to f of 5t plus 2, then we have to find value of t. So it means that we are going to equate f of t and f of 5t plus 2, and then we have to get the answer. So first, this side is little complex. Let me solve that for my students. F of 5t plus 2 will be equal to 6 over 2 minus, instead of the variable we have to replace 5t plus 2. It will become 6 over 2 minus 5t minus 2 minus 2. This goes with this, and I will left with minus 6 by 5t, 6 by 5t. And then what we have to do is we have to find f of t, that will be 6 over 2 minus t, and then f of t equals to f of 5t plus 2. This will give me 6 over 2 minus t. Instead of the variable x, I will be replacing t, equals to minus 6 by 5t. And then what we have to do is that let me move over here. 6 into 5t equals to minus 6 into 2 minus t. 6 can go easily with this 6, and 5t equals to minus 2 minus t, and this will become minus 2 plus t equals to 5t. Again shift t to other side. 5t minus t equals to minus 2, 4t equals to minus 2, t equals to minus 2 by 4, t equals to minus 1 by 2, or minus 0.5. So this is the answer of t. which was the required question. I hope students you are clear about this question. This was also a little change question of functions, and it's carrying 3 marks, so you have to perform and show all necessary calculations. And let's move to the next question. Question says that ACD and BCE are straight lines. ACD and BCE are straight lines. AB parallel to ED. What is telling us that they are parallel? These arrow signs are telling us that they are parallel. Prove that triangle ABC is similar to DEC. So in order to prove that triangles are similar, recall my previous lesson that at least how many statements, how many reasons we have to make. We have to make at least 3 statements. Okay, now look, if we look at the question, we can see that there are no lengths and angles in the beginning and directly given to us. But if we look at this position, that ACB angle and ECD angle, they are vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles are definitely equal. So one of the reason can be that ACB angle will be equal to ECD angle. And then there is a mark of these parallel lines. Mark of parallel lines. So angle BAC. Let me draw the line here from B to A, and then towards C and D, D to E. This is making the formation of Z. So this angle A will be alternate to which angle due to parallel lines? Angle A will be alternate to angle D, and alternate angles are of equal measure. And the same for angle ABE or ABC. If I'm drawing the line in this way, ABE or C and towards D. Now this B and E, they are parallel lines. This is the situation of parallel lines. This angle will be equal to this angle. So due to angle property, the triangles are similar. Prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEC. Okay, so what we have to do is that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABC is similar to triangle what? DEC, because this is a sign of because that angle ACB, this angle and this angle. Okay, I'm talking about these 2 angles. Angle ACB, either I can put a mark of angle here, or I can put a mark at angle C. ACB equals to which angle? We can write it ECD, and we have to give the reason as well. ECD, and they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Okay, one statement is done, and the second one, due to the parallel lines, angle CAB, C is a point at this place. Angle CAB equals to CD and E, angle CD and E, and they are alternate angles. I'm going really slow so that my students can understand these all questions properly. And now we have to talk about angle B as well. A, B and C, angle A, B and C equals to A, B and C equals to CE and D. Let me mark A here and C somewhere here, and okay, A, B and C, CE and D. D, and again the reason is same, that they are alternate angles. So due to these this property, that angle property, three angles are equal. So A postulate, so triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEC. Either you can give the reason in this way, or you can say will be similar if, and at the end you can write the same statement. Okay, I hope you are clear about this question. And then moving to the second part says AB is 6 centimeter. AB, this line is 6 centimeter. Okay, and ED, this one is 2 centimeter, as both the triangles are similar. Okay, let me draw the line here. AB is 6 centimeter and ED is 2 centimeter. Now, as we have proved in the previous part that triangle ABC and CED are similar, so what we can do is, we know that when two shapes are similar, then the ratio of their areas will be equal to the square of the ratios of their corresponding sides, because triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEC. So what will happen, that area 1 upon area 2 equals to L1 upon L2 whole square. Now let me read the question once again. The area of triangle ABC is 45 units square. Area of triangle ABC is 45 units square. Let me draw the figure here. A, B and C, this is 45, and we have to find the area of triangle. Which triangle? DEC. D, E and C. Now if I'm taking area 1 as the area of triangle ABC, then 45 upon area of triangle DEC, A2, L1, as 45 is the area of bigger triangle, so corresponding length 6 upon the L2 is 2 whole square. As this is paper 1, so we need to make calculations mentally. 45 upon A2 equals to 2 ones and 2 threes, and which is equal to 3 square. Okay, 45 upon A2 will be equal to 9. Go for cross multiplication. 45 equals to 9A2, and A2 45 by 9, A2 equals to 9 ones and 9 fives 5 centimeters square. So area 2, which is the area of triangle DEC, is 5 units square. So I have to fill up the answer here, and let's move to the next question. Let me read the question carefully. Okay, the question says expand x plus 5 into x minus 2. Really easy question. X plus 5 into x minus 2. What we have to do, we have to apply distributive property. D1 chapter number 4 and 5, and D2 chapter number 3 has to be really good. Okay, let me mark the sign carefully. X minus 2, x has to be multiplied with the second bracket and then plus whatever the sign is coming, 5 into x minus 2, and this will become x multiplied by x is x square minus 2x, then plus 5x minus 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, now these two are the like terms. Solve them. X square plus 5 minus 2 is 3, which will be giving me 3x minus 10. And then I have to fill up the answer space. X square plus 3x minus 10. Okay, then moving to the next question, and the next question says write as a single fraction in its simplest form. This is 3 upon x minus 4 plus 2 upon x plus 5 equals to, so what we have to do, we have to take the LCM. So let me write the question again. 3 upon x minus 4 plus 2 over x plus 5. Take the LCM. Okay, again D1 chapter number 4 and 5, and D2 chapter number 6. Okay, x minus 4 x plus 5. This denominator, fraction has a denominator x minus 4. It is deficient of x plus 5. So the numerator will be multiplied by x plus 5 plus 2 into x minus 4. Now go for distributive property. Multiply the number which is outside with every term inside the bracket. This is 3x plus 15 plus 2x minus 8 upon this is x plus 5, x minus 4 into x plus 5. Okay, and now 3x and 2x, they are the like terms. 3x plus 2x and 15 minus 8, they are the like terms, upon x minus 4 into x plus 5, and this will become 3 plus 2 is 5, 5x plus 7 upon x minus 4 into x plus 5. I hope you are clear about this. Either you can leave your answer at this stage, or what we can do is, because we found this thing in the previous paper as well, that the examiner is sometime multiplying the denominator as well. It will be equal to 5x plus 7 upon, I'll be going with the trick that x will be multiplied by x, it will become x square. Then I have to add up these two numbers. 5 minus 4 is 1 plus x and minus 20. Okay, so fill up the answer space, that 5x plus 7 upon x minus 4 into x plus 5, or what we can write is 5x plus 7 upon x square plus x minus 20. I hope really easy question, and the question is carrying 3 marks. So you have to provide all necessary calculations on the answer space. And let's move to the last question of today's session. Let me read the question first. Question 24 says, if a is minus 6, 1, 2, 4, then we have to find a square. Very easy question, but do not mix it with the simple numbers. Okay, this is the matrix, and when it says that square, means that we have to multiply the matrix with the matrix. Okay, so for that I have to write minus 6, 1, 2, 4, and then I have to multiply it with the same matrix again, minus 6, 1, 2, 4, and I have to apply RC rule. RC rule, both are 2 by 2 matrices, 2 by 2, so the columns of first are equal to the rows of second, and we can multiply them, and the resultant or the answer matrix will be also of order 2 by 2. So let's go for RC carefully. Okay, this is 6 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 plus 2 times 1. Plus 2 times 1 is 2. And then with the first row, first column is done. Then with this first row, I have to repeat the process with the second column. This is minus 6 times 2 is minus 12. Plus 2 times 4 is 8. And then with first row, both the columns are done. Then I have to go to the second row of the first matrix. 1 times minus 6, 1 times minus 6. Plus 4 times 1, and then 1 times 2 is 2, plus 4 times 4 is 16. Now it's the time to add up all entries. 36 plus 2 is 38, and minus 12 plus 8 is minus 4, minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2, and 18. 16 plus 2 is 18, and the answer is of 2 by 2 odd. It's a time to fill up the answer space. 38 minus 4 minus 2 and 18, and the last part. It says that matrix B is x minus 5, 2 and minus 3. Find value of x when determinant of B equals to minus 2. We are given with the answer of determinant of B. So it means that from the given matrix, we first have to find the determinant, and recall the formula for the determinant of any matrix is that AD, product of diagonal entries, minus BC of diagonal. So what we will be doing, that matrix B which is given to us is x2 and minus 3 minus 5, and now what we have to do, we have to take the determinant, and for that purpose I have to make the bar straight. X2 minus 5 minus 3, and now what we have to do, we have to go for the product. This is AD minus 3x, this minus is from the formula, minus AD minus BC, that is minus 10. 5 times 2 is minus 10, and it will become minus 3x plus 10. Okay, now because given determinant is minus 2, so what we are going to do is minus 3x plus 10, we are going to equate these two, okay, because both are the values of determinant. Shift 10 to other side. Minus 3x is equal to minus 2 minus 10. Minus 3x equals to minus 12, and then I have to shift this 3 to other side. Minus 12 by minus 3, and 3 how many times? 4 times. So x equals to 4. Okay, I hope really easy question, and almost the complete paper was really easy, except for 1 or 2 questions. One is the pattern question, and this time the function question was also little different. Almost all of the questions my O2 and O3 can attempt, and this is also one of the good papers for both the levels. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.